Hi there guys, the Lord Fudger here, and I'm going to give you a quick little tutorial on fertilising and spraying your crops in Farming Simulator 2015. So you might wonder why you'd want to fertilise or indeed spray on your crops. Now, the game says that it does give benefits to your crop, and it is absolutely true. It does give you benefits to your crops. In fact, I've worked it out. On this field, number 24, I've planted canola, and without fertiliser you get 4,330 litres of canola, and with fertiliser you get 8,660, so that's exactly double. So fertiliser doubles the yield from your crops. Now with something that big, you really want to be making the most of it as soon as possible. So in terms of actually buying fertiliser and sprayers, I recommend you go down the fertiliser route for £14,600. It's a lot cheaper going down sprayers and going all the way up to 29,000. Although, and what's even better is that the fertiliser has a bigger working width. And you can see they both take the same type of fruit, that is fertiliser, and they both increase the yield of your crops by the same amount. So do make sure you're fertilising your crops all the time, because that increase in yield is significant. An increase in yield means an increase in profits, which means you can start this game and get running faster and faster. If you're wondering where you top up your fertilisers, that's quite easy. So I'm just going to walk over there now. You can see that little blue cylinder in the corner over there. So just from there you are able to top up both your fertilisers and your sprayers. Once they're topped up, you can hire a worker to do fertiliser, which is definitely a new feature of Farming Simulator 2015. Something I mentioned in the video about what I wanted to see in this game is that you can hire a worker to do this, so no longer would you require yourself to do this, and you can see that in fact in the top right it's costing you a lot more money than using it yourself. Now a quick basic understanding of the worker principle is that actually instead of using up whatever you've put into that fertiliser or into that spraying can, the worker will use its own reserves, so and that will come out your money. So it doesn't use the actual reserves within the thing, within the equipment you're using. That can be a seeder, that can be a fertiliser, that can be a sprayer, whatever. So all workers have a base rate, and on top of that they have a rate for how much the actual stuff, so the seed or the fertiliser, or the insecticide they're using. Now I'll put a video out later about how exactly that works, how much that kind of costs, and how workers can cost you as little as possible. But at the end of the day, if you want to do it cheaper, it's always cheaper to do it yourself, but it's always easier to get a worker to hire it for you. So anyway, I hope you found this this useful about how fertilisers and sprayers affect your crops in Farming Simulator 2015, and if you can leave this video with anything, make sure you fertilise your crops, and I'll see you all in another video shortly.